I'm here to show you one of my favorite mountain biking locations ever. Let's check it out. All right, here we go. So this is a good warm-up trail. It's called Fly Amanita. Woo! Has this sweet rock feature right at the beginning. Honestly, one of my favorite parts of the trail. So this is a mixture of blue and black. Nice and steep, a little bit loose, although today we're gripping up a little bit better because of recent rains. Hello, just me.
There's another person standing on the side, but it's clear.
Thank you. Right on, thanks. Yeah. Woo, we're rutted out. Jeez. All right, so as I was saying, great warm-up trail for the area. Woo, a little bit raw today with the ruts, but ooh, if you want to see some of the best views a mountain bike trail will ever have, stick around because I'm going to ride something that I think is possibly one of the prettiest trails I've ever ridden. Woo, this part's so steep. But I'll also link that trail in, oh my gosh. Oh, hold on. Woo, okay. I'll also link that trail in the description if you want to skip to it. It's called Two Pines. But here we go, back to the trail at hand here. That part is probably the steepest part of the trail, and it is no joke. What's funny, that part of the trail is technically rated as blue versus this is all black diamond. And I gotta say, that one little section is probably the hardest section of the whole trail. The rest of this is just kind of loose and raw. And that is definitely the MO for trails out here. Hence this situation. So if you come out here, be prepared for that kind of thing. Be prepared for real loose riding, not super groomed trails like you might be used to. Fun nonetheless though. I do like the top section of this trail better than the bottom. Can't believe those two guys were climbing it. I would not climb this thing, especially when there's a perfectly good access road. But to each their own. Woo! The recent storms, I was gonna say, have made it more grippy, and that might be true, but they've also made it way more wild. There's just way more exposed roots, way more ruts, and just debris on the trail. So it's not one you're gonna crank record-breaking speeds on. Oh, so much mud. All right, this part's kind of interesting. Now, I was gonna do a couple different trails here, but I forgot to delete the old footage off my camera, so I don't have storage for that. And this is the trail I want to show you that I think sets this place apart. Oh, you guys are good. Thank you. Good one. You too. It's just me. Send it. Thanks. Woo. Yes, all right. I interrupt this broadcast to apologize for the wind noise. I forgot, among other things on this ride, my wind muffler for my GoPro. So bear with me. I'm gonna edit the sound as best I can, but it's gonna be a little windy. So this is Two Pines Trail. And while there's a lot of tech trails here, super gnarly like Kraken Mile, there's big jumps if you want. I think this is the single trail that sets this place apart. And try to look at the view Well, I try not to die here. But this is a pretty steep trail, definitely steeper than it's gonna look on camera. The tech isn't too bad. The exposure's a little bit rough. Not for the faint of heart, but it's not that bad of a trail. But the view mixed with the quality of the trail is just, I mean, maybe the best I've ever ridden. A little bit of rear wheel hop in there. And I've been blessed to ride Whistler, Colorado Rocky Mountains, Oregon, Washington, Idaho. I've ridden a lot of places, East Coast, and everywhere I've ridden, nothing beats the beauty that this is. This is such a unique mixture of like real techie MTB trails, not just some walking path, and just ridiculous views. I don't know if I'm gonna, yep, knock blocked. Came in too tight on that corner, hit my knock block. Freaking track. Anyways, look at this. Look. As I just can't look, but it's just ridiculous. Oh, look at that. Not even on the knock block. Beautiful. And they say I'm not a good mountain biker. Take that, suckers. Now, later on in this trail, you'll see even more of what I mean. Right now, some could say, oh, it's too tight. You're not getting up to speed. Oh, just wait. Just wait. While you wait, Lord have mercy, look at this. Just stunning. Just stunning. Water is so blue. And I should throw in, it's December right now, and I'm too hot in a long sleeve. So factor that in. Woo! All right, here we are. Woo, a little further down the trail, and just, oh my goodness, the beauty. This is where you can pick up a little bit more speed. The exposure is not quite as sketchy, although these corners, you know, is what it is. This right here is the money shot. Look at this. Oh my gosh, and the trail is just ripping. Oh my goodness. I'll hop a camper. Woo! Little catch berm. Oh my gosh, that right there, that section, the view. Get to pick up some speed, a little bit of exposure. And like I was saying, like, it's nothing crazy technical. This is a pretty accessible trail for most people. But if you are somebody that wants to go ride the most technical trails out here, I mean, there's definitely that. There's crack, mile, there's massive gap jumps, big old drops, ambulance. Woo! Now, the rest of this trail is pretty mellow, so you can just kind of soak up the views. Hello. Okay. Whew, as I was saying, the rest of the trail is pretty easy. Just right at this blue, not as much exposure. It's just kind of getting you back to the car, but the views are still pretty doggone good. Woo, just another steep off camber. Massive rut on the left you don't want to go into. Tight corner at the bottom, classic. And the icing on the cake that makes this place so unique is this right here. The best Taco Bell that has ever existed. You can get Taco Bell inspired beers and frozen margs, and you're right on the beach. You can sit outside, enjoy the beautiful weather, watch surfers, and eat the greatest fast food restaurant to ever exist. I mean, name a better way to end a mountain bike ride than this. I'm waiting. So yeah, this might be the best place to mountain bike in California.